All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahawar Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you true, sincere brethren out there pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked, defiled kingdom with this word, and to the rest of the church who believe as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. All right? So, Israel is in a state of blindness, man. Let's just lay it flat right now. Our people are totally bugged the hell out. Okay? And it's ridiculous. But we have to bear it. We might have videos where we're yelling at the top of our lungs looking crazy. Because we're dealing with things according to how the Lord sees things. When we were in the world, we were kind of like a person in a dirty suit, surrounded by a bunch of filth, and everyone else around him's dirty as well. It's not until you get that suit clean that you don't want to be around dirty people no more. So through this word, we're being purified through the chastisements, through the afflictions. All right? So, you know what? Let's just get into it. Let's go to Isaiah 51 and 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. So we're supposed to be hastening to be set free, to be released out of this captivity. We've been exiled out of our homeland. Okay? Here we are, sojourning, living as pilgrim in a land that's not ours. Speaking a tongue that's not ours. Alright? Surrounded by the heathen, man. I'm telling you, with me, here in Kansas, it's like the land of Uz here, man. There's a lot of Edomites. Alright? And, man, it's going to be beautiful to be set free from these people, man. Because you can just feel the hatred that they have for you. But it's covered up by that deception, those smiles. But if you're spiritual, if you have discernment, you can feel the division. You can feel the fakeness. You can feel that double tongue slithering on your ear. Okay? The captive exile, and who's the captive? Israel. We're the captives, man. All right? Our foreparents were brought here through slavery. Or our foreparents were here and their land was took from them by force and thrown into slavery. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. So we need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And in this place, your bread will fail. All right? Here in this place, you are a captive. You're not loose. All right? In this place, you are in the pit. You are in the graveyard. Because we're surrounded by a bunch of wickedness. People are, within our nation, are dead because of their transgression. And they don't care to repent. They don't care to want to change. All right? But because the so-called white man has damn near destroyed everything to a point of no return. Really, everything is destroyed to a point of no return. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has to destroy the so-called white man. Okay? Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So with Esau being in power, people are depressed. This is how you know the Israelites, our people, are not in power. Okay? The biblical Israelites, not the fake Jewish rats who claim to be us and are not, but are deceivers, are devils. Okay? They are of that wicked one, man. They are of their father, the devil. When the righteous are in authority, which is coming soon, the earth is going to rejoice. The people, even the heathen, besides Esau, after that 1,000 years of us kicking ass, man, Even the heathen are going to be happy that the so-called white man's not ruling no more. Okay? Because we are going to show the world how to properly live according to the guidelines of Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai, who made everything. Okay? And the rest of the first fruits who were there with them at the beginning, whoever they may be. Okay? We are going to abide by the laws perfectly. So everything is going to have its harmony. Everything is going to have its proper use. But right now the wicked is ruling. So guess what? The captive, we still in slavery. We still here, and we need deliverance. The so-called white man is destroying everybody, and he don't even care, man. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And the people mourn, starting with Israel, because we're the captives who are exiled. Okay? Take a sip of water. So seeing that the whole world is in a state of mourning, the so-called white man has to go down. But he doesn't think he's ever going to go down. You know why? Because Esau is like that eagle, man, that flies over everything. He's like that eagle that can see you from miles away with his satellites. Okay? Plotting on your life. Ready to catch you at a weak point. And the weakest point that you can have is not having this truth, being without this truth, man. Esau wants to turn all Israel into a bunch of bugged out 2/3, man. So that we could be destroyed right along with his ass, man. Because Esau knows there's no chance for them. He knows this. But guess what? This is why they're still not going to tell us the truth. They're still not going to reverence Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So let's go to Psalms. (17 and 10). They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. So they're prideful. They speak pridefully. The so-called white man feels like he will never be brought down. But the Lord is going to bring the so-called white race down. The red race. The devil race. Okay? Those pale-faced devils who go back to Esau, that's what I'm talking about. Just because you look like you're a Caucasoid does not necessarily make you Esau, okay? I'm speaking to those through the Spirit who go back to Esau. More so the elites, the head Edomites, as you would call the Illuminati, as you would call the banking family, okay? As you would call the top of the pyramid, the top of the rulers, the top of the kings on the earth right now. All right? You're dealing with the shadow government behind the shadow government. That's really who we refer to when we speak of Esau first and foremost. We're starting with the head. Okay? They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. And they have it all. Okay? They've been given the fatness of the whole earth, man. And you better believe they rule with that sword. All right? They're proud. They don't think they're ever going to go down. They think the one you know as what the world knows as Jesus, whose name is Yahweh Shai. They think the one who's God, whose name is Yahweh. Okay, they think all the holy prophets, all the Israelitish women, okay, all the damn near every single time you hear about an Israelite, people picture them as being Esau. Because Esau's prideful. And because of that pride, he wants everyone to think everything was started by him. Everything. But that's a lie. So with this truth, we're actually breaking down Edomite supremacy. All right? People are mourning because of Esau. You're supposed to want to be free. You're supposed to want to get the hell up out of here, man. All right? Now, take for example, me and my situation. I've worked 3 weeks straight and I haven't received a paycheck. You know why? Because this is a wicked society. And the scriptures tell you what to do and what not to do when you hire a servant. So let's hit Deuteronomy. Most people are oppressed just based off of the scripture alone. Deuteronomy 24 and 14. Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of thy brethren, or of thy strangers that are in thy land within thy gates. Okay? And that's going into the strangers of our people. Okay? For example, if I go and visit a brother, I'm a stranger to where he lives because I'm not born there. Okay? I'm visiting, I'm sojourning there. I'm temporarily staying. Okay? Just like how you might have a family member who's from the East Coast, but they're coming to visit you on the West Coast. They're a stranger, but they're of your people. Okay? But going back to this verse, thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy. And we're poor and needy, man. Okay? Everything we had has been took from us. I'm telling you, man. You know, I laugh, but it's really not funny. All right? These devils, they've stolen so many of our jewelry, you know, relics. You can go to what's that called? The Vatican. They have so many things hidden within that alone that people are not going to see in person, especially being an Israelite. They'll let you see so much because I guarantee deep within that Vatican, they probably have secret areas flooded with all of the things they've stolen from us throughout the years from ancient time ago. Okay? Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in thy land within thy gates. Now, although these laws, statutes, and commandments are for the Israelites, Esau has picked up the Bible and he tries to apply them as if he's the Israelites. So he's going to get punished. He's already cursed because he's playing games with the Lord. All right, you're going to pick up the Bible, but you're not abiding by the scriptures. So why is it that I've worked? It's already bad enough I have to wait 2 weeks for a paycheck. But here it is, the third week. I'm still waiting to receive my paycheck. Just got it tracked. And turns out it was supposed to be sent today. Why is it just now supposed to be given to me today? Because we're in the society of Esau. We're under the rulership of the damn devil, man. And he's going to pay for that, man. All you heathens are going to pay for that. Your system is jacked the hell up, man. All right? Let's go to the Apocrypha right quick. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 7. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. So how is it that our people can go through this financial oppression? Even if you're making decent money, you're still getting money took from you. You still have to wait a week, 2 weeks just to get your paycheck. You ain't mad. You okay with that because you're used to it, man. It's called settling. Okay? When you settle, pretty much you're used to taking the shitty end of the deal. All right? You become accustomed to it. You know when you go into a swimming pool and it's really cold, but then after sitting in that pool, your body starts to adjust to it. Okay? That's how our people have become in this captivity. When we were thrown in this captivity, it was hot as hell, but it's like we just adjusted to it and just said, you know what? It's not so bad after all. Okay, speaking of the 2/3. We weary, man. We worn the hell out. The saints are worn the hell out. And our people still trust in Esau, seeing that his ways are jacked up, seeing that he's not fair. Our women ain't with us. All right, all we have is the brotherhood, man. It's us against the world. It really is, man. It's us against the world of Israel. It's us against every damn person on earth who's outside the truth. Okay? But guess what? A small steering wheel can control a whole car. All right? And you know what else? A small doorknob can open up a big door. So the elect being a small number is enough. That's all the Lord needs, man. All right? This isn't about numbers. This ain't about how many followers I can get. This is about pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. We have to get the hell up out of here, man. Aren't you sick and tired of this? Aren't you sick and tired of wondering if you're going to get your paycheck on time? Or if you're going to have a job next week because somebody done pissed you off and you done said something and now they plotting on you? All because you sticking up for yourself? Or ain't you sick and tired of having to hold back who you are in society because you're forced to go to work? Aren't you tired of, instead of being able to relax and lay in bed, even if it's just for another 2 hours, you have to get up and do the same thing again. You have to go work for the so-called white man. Okay? So when you think like that, you should have it in your mind like the captive needs to be set free. We need a deliverer. That's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. Without Yahweh Shai, we're nothing. Without Yahweh Shai, we have no hope, man. That's our hope. We're prisoners of hope. All right? We're sick of this shit, man. I mean, that's all I can really say, you know? We're sick of it that sometimes I get numb to it, you know? It's like sometimes when things come up, you might find yourself just being numb to it, and it's not because you're not mad. It's not because you don't want to react or you are just retarded, you know, but you go through something so much, it just don't, just like I was speaking before with how our people are in this captivity, you kind of adjust to it. So in this truth, you kind of learn to adjust through the afflictions of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. But we don't get complacent and want to stay here in this kingdom. We ready to get the hell up out of here, man. Okay? This ain't for us. This ain't it, man. We want the kingdom. We want it all. Okay? We want everything. And we're going to take this kingdom, man. You damn Edomites better listen up. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, we're going to keep pushing these videos, man. And there's nothing that you damn devils can do. And even when you do shut this internet down and you come for us and you try to put some of us to death, which you will, you already lost this battle. All right? The Lord is controlling this fight, man. And for the elect, all this shit that's happening, you got to see it like this, man. It's really about you. All right? This whole movie's about you, man. You the main character in this movie. All right? And being the main character in this movie, we've been playing the role of a peasant, the role of a slave, the ones who are captive. But according to John 8:32, we are free, man. We're free because of this truth. So we're spiritually free. We're not as those who are around us who are literally enslaved mentally. So although we're in the bondage of this flesh and we have to deal with financial BS or whatever comes with that, dealing with Esau's wickedness, poisoning the air, the food, the water, the women, okay, the music, everything. He's fucked up everything. All right? We only have Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. That is our only chance. That is our only way of salvation. So, you know, Lord willing, this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Kahala Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.